Hey there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here. What is going on YouTube? Please give me one sec to share out today's stream and to turn on my fan. Mm. All right. Where can I set that? My life is a big jumble. Raymond has arrived. He says, "Yo, what's up, Raymond? I'm sure I'll see you later on tonight." Sean Sr. has arrived. He says, "Morning. Good morning to you as well." Now It's Dark says, "Hi, Phil. Good day, sir." Sean Sr. says, "Morning again." Glenn says, "What's up?" What's up, Glenn? Don't forget to smash that like button, Glenn. And Casey Parsons says, "Hey, Phil." Thank you so much for swinging on by today. I went to my local Heroes Comics toy store today and picked up 3 figures, 2 of which are kind of small. One is very, very large. So we will just see what Phil opens today on his live stream and where he's going to put them. 2, I know where I'll put them because they go with a certain other collection. But yeah, I guess that'll go there maybe. We'll see. There might be some rearranging in order. Anybody in the chat that posts content on their YouTube channel, feel free to copy and paste your YouTube link and pop it in the chat so people can connect to you. It's what it's all about here, guys, connecting to one another. My chair arms are squeaky today. Horror in Me Darren Mitchell has entered the live stream. What is going on, Darren? He says, "Hey, Phil. Hey, right back to you, my brother from a different mother. Hope you're doing well today in Philly." Now It's Dark says, "This is a Bill Moseley shout out for my channel. I watched that yesterday. Excellent, excellent that you got him to do that. That is so cool." Lori's Crochet Corner 2 has arrived. She says, "Hey, Phil." Now It's Dark says, "Thanks, Phil." Glenn says, Cadillac day at work so far. That's always a plus. Easy rider. Easy days at work are always a plus. First little minifig I picked up is actually from the Loyal Subjects in what does that say? Los Angeles. The Loyal Subjects. This is Action Vinyls from the Ghostbusters line. It's another Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. D Meeks is in the house. He says, "Hey Phil, horror in me." Darren Mitchell coming in with a $5 soup chat. And my mic fell over. Thank you so much, Darren Mitchell. Always appreciated. Horror in me coming in with a $5 super chat. He says, "Hey, buddy." Hey, right back. Glenn says, "Now it's dark. I just subbed." That's awesome. So we are going to unbox this guy so he can go up on the shelf with my other Stay Puffs. My favorite character from the original Ghostbusters is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I just cannot get enough of this guy. So we will open this guy up. It's just a little rinky-dink Loyal Subjects figure, but I figured it'd look good on the shelf nonetheless. So there he is, out of package. I will check his articulation. His head does do a 360, if you can see that. And his arms have a little bit of articulation, kind of like a ball joint on there, so you can swivel them. He does have, oh yeah, complete 360 at the waist. You saw that. Complete 360 at the waist. His legs and his feet do have a little articulation. He stands really, really good on his own. So he will be a nice addition to the shelf of Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Audie Marsh Productions. What's up, dude? Audie, thanks for swinging on by for some fun. Just unboxing 3 items that I grabbed at my local Heroes Comics. Now it's dark. Coming in with a 666 Satan. He comes in with a 666 soup chat. Thank you so much. Now it's dark. Always appreciate the super chats. He says, "I will match horror in me and raise $1.66. That is fantastic. Now it's dark also says, "Thanks, Glenn. Love your channel." Casey Parsons says, "That's cool." I think it is cool as well, guys. I love me some Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. My favorite character from the original Ghostbusters. I notice he does have his one foot stamped with the Loyal Subjects, and his other foot, of course, says "all rights reserved," if you can see that there. But yeah, nice little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Darren says, "Nice." Star Trekker says, "Hey Phil, like and shared." Thank you so much, Star Trekker. You're always appreciated. Everyone, make sure to go check out Star Trekker's channel. If you want Star Trekker, just drop your link in the chat. Raymond says, I sub you now it's dark. Everyone go sub now it's dark. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. We got Tim in here from This Is Wheel Life. Is that another new one to add to your other Stay Puffs? I just unboxed this. This is a little Loyal Subjects Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man to add to my Loyal Subjects collection. And there's one more Stay Puffed to come, guys, so stay tuned for that. Now It's Dark says, thank you, Raymond. Q's Reviews says, hey, Phil, and hey, all. Happy face. Audie says, let me go check out Now It's Dark. Darren says, where's my wrench? I'll wrench you right now, my brother. Audie, I'm going to wrench you too. Horror Fan Dad has arrived to join in the fun. He says, hello to all you horror fans out there, MM. Glenn says, thanks. Q's Reviews says, very nice. Stay puffed. Last Pharaoh says, you can't buy a wrench, Darren. Darren, you can't buy a wrench. Darren says, ha ha ha. Q's Reviews says, like and shared. I did wrench Darren, and he's still not wrenched. Tells me you are. Q's Reviews says, like and shared. Thank you so much, Quentin. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love for my channel. Horror in Me says, Raymond, I had a dream last night. You were the bolt and I was the wrench. It was sexy. I'm going to take a screenshot of what I am seeing when I do this. Screenshot has been taken. I don't know why. Some people, when I'm add as a mod, they are still not modded. Another channel I was watching last night was having a real problem adding people as mods. Raymond says dreams do come true. Lori's Crochet Corner 2 says hi, Q's Reviews. Audie says you get a wrench and you get a wrench. Everyone gets a wrench. Q's Reviews says hi, Lori. Last Pharaoh says Darren need to leave and come back in or something. Glenn says LOL. Yeah, I was watching, I forget who I was watching last night, but he was trying to add people as mods in his chat, and then they'd say something and he'd be like, they're still not modded. I can send you that picture, Darren, though. Like, I'll send you what I see. Check in the bottom of the chat there, Darren, in that pic. It says, Horror in Me is now a moderator for your channel. So I ain't no liar. I don't see your wrench, Audie. You are not blue in my books, but I did add you as a mod, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Audie, I watched your complete ghost hunt video in that asylum place, and I gotta say, that was a pretty spooky place that you guys were all at. What time of night was that? Was that like a midnight tour or something? A midnight tour? Sometimes they do like meet here at midnight type of deal. Darren says, Audie, how you been, brother? Lori says, hi, Sean. Audie says, haha, it's all good, man. I'm just here to watch. Audie says, oh yeah, that shit was legit, man. Horror Fan Dad says, I watched Bunnyman Massacre last night on cable. Very awesome movie. Now I want to buy the DVD. Bunnyman Massacre, I believe I have seen. Audie says 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Dude, that's fantastic. That was a great video. If anyone else hasn't seen that ghost hunt video that Audie put out, make sure to go check it out. A lot of paranormal activities happen in the video. Sean Senior's here. He says, hey, Lori. Lori's Crochet Corner 2 says, hi, Horror Fan Dad. Audie says, what's up, Darren? I'm good, man. I hope you are well, too, brother. Speaking of Darren Duncan. I haven't heard anything from Darren Duncan in a while. Did he stop making videos, or? Horror Fan Dad says, hi, Lori Wave. Corona Mask. DTN2 Horror says, yo, what is going on, David? Glad you could join in the fun today. Q's Reviews says, hey, David, my man. Happy face. We opened up for you late arrivals in the chat today. A nice looking Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man from Loyal Subjects. Just a little rinky dink. I think I paid $9 for him. His head turns all the way around though. You could have like a make your own face on the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. If you had some dry erase markers or something, you could design your own face. That's something fun that you could do. Could have a mad face and then turn it around and have the happy face. I do wish he had more of a pivot on the shoulders, because even when you put both shoulders down like that, it does kind of look like his arms are sticking way out. It almost looks more like he's trying to give you a big hug than attack you. But I mean, for $9, you can't really complain. I do already have a singed Marshmallow Man. I'm getting ahead of myself in the chat here. Let me catch up. Audie Marsh put Darren. Lori put hi DTN2 Horror. Now It's Dark says hello DTN2 Horror. DTN2 Horror says hi all. Phil, you should take a torch to him and make him look singed. That is my singed Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So he kind of has a burn on his cheek there, and that side, and then that side is really charred. And this is the guy that lights up with the button. You can't really see, but he does have a light up feature when you press his little ascot. I believe that's what those are called, an ascot. ASCOT, look it up, people. Lori says, hi, Now It's Dark. Sorry I missed you. Now It's Dark says, hi, Lori's Crochet Corner 2, no worries. Casey says, that's what I want, a singed Marshmallow Man. Now It's Dark says, now I want s'mores. Marshmallow Man always makes me want s'mores. DTN2 Horror says, ha, Now It's Dark. I always, whenever I watch Ghostbusters, by the end of the movie, I always want s'mores. All right. We're up to my second pickup of the day, which is from the Real Ghostbusters line. And this is the new line that they just put out. Also the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But from the Real Ghostbusters, you can't really tell the difference between a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the movie and a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the cartoon. On the back, you have Collect the Ball. They did have the Slimer there too, but I don't really collect Slimers per se. So I left him there for someone who likes Slimer to purchase. But we're going to rip this guy open too, guys. We're opening everything today. Kenner yeah, this is a Kenner re-release. Thanks, Darren. I think I got it. What the hell? What in the hell? I just want to see what this little piece of paper is, and I'm kind of curious. Warning, choking hazard. Small parts may be generated. Not for children under 3 years old. Don't choke on your Marshmallow Man. So there he is, guys. Let's release him from his plastic. So yeah, obviously a lot more heavy duty than the Loyal Subjects figure I just unboxed. Same thing though, head has 360 rotation. Body is just a big kind of squeezable hunk of plastic. No articulation in the legs whatsoever. But he's just your basic Kenner re-release Marshmallow Man. He does have pretty good articulation at the shoulder joint, a shoulder joint pivot there. And like I said before, he does have 360-degree rotation on the head. And once again, with a little dry erase marker, you could have a fun craft afternoon making your own face on the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. What colors would you make his eyes and mouth? Would you give him a happy face or a frown face? How would you do your dry erase marker face for your Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Let me know in the chat below. But for now, we will just pose him with his normal happy face expression. You can see the difference in the two faces here. This is actually kind of sculpted, whereas this looks to be more like a sticker. And the size comparison here. But Stay Puft is just so iconic that I cannot get enough Stay Puft. It's part of my childhood, man. It's part of my childhood. So a couple good Stay Puft Marshmallow Men to add to the collection. You can kind of see the growing collection of 4 Stay Puft here. So now I just added 2. So of course 4 plus 2 is 6. So now I have 6 Stay Puft Marshmallow Men. We will try and make a little arrangement. That looks good to me, guys. I know you can't really see, but there's a whole bunch of Stay Puft on one of those shelves over there. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. DTN2 Horse says, ha, now it's dark. DTN2 Horse says, s'mores and hot dogs. Casey Parsons says, it'd be really cool if they came up with marshmallow men shaped marshmallows. That would be amazing. Darren says, gotta love Kenner re-releases. Poor Fan Dad says, I subscribe to Now It's Dark and Audie Marsh production channel. Thank you so much, Poor Fan Dad. Both good channels. Mike Hawk has arrived in the chat. He says, hello to everybody. Now It's Dark says, oh, thank you at Horfandad. Horfandad says, you are welcome, Now It's Dark. Thumbs up! Speaking of thumbs up, don't forget to share and like the stream, guys. I appreciate that. DTN2 Horse says, was there a 10-inch Funko Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Pretty sure there probably was. Let us check right now. Funko 10-inch Stay Puft. Search. Yeah, there was a 10-inch Funko Stay Puft that you can get right now on pulpculture.com.au. Wow, so 75 Australian. Don't know what that is. This is what he looks like, guys. Your basic 10-inch Funko Pop Stay Puft. I do not need that. Where are we here? Q's Review says the animated series was awesome. I agree with that. Q's Review says I would give him an angry face. Probably I would too. Audie says, well, sub to everyone in here that loves horror. Haha, bear with me and I'll go through everyone's channel. This is a good group of people. That's awesome, Audie. If you're not subbed to my channel already, Audie, it's Phil's Creepy Videos. You can just search it in your search bar and it usually comes up pretty easily. And then just go ahead and hit that sub button. Thanks, Audie. I appreciate it. Mike Hawk says Echo 1. I do have a couple Echo 1 Matchbox cars just laying there in the closet. I know there's a lot of 18-inch at Spirit Halloween right now. I should actually recheck my Spirit Halloween soon. Thank you, Darren, for reminding me of that. Mike Hawk says, Echo 1, autocorrect, BS, LOL. I will show those two Echo 1s. It's actually the Echo 1 and Echo 2. I think they are here. Just going along with the theme of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So this is the Ecto 1 and Ecto 1A. And this is, what is this? Hot Wheels, not Matchbox. Hot Wheels. There's the Ecto 1. There's the Ecto 1A. And this is heavy, guys. It's die-cast metal cars. You know what they are. But pretty good detail in these. Just picked up this 2-pack quite a while ago. When did this come out? I don't know why they don't make dates on these easier to get to. Doesn't even say what year it came out. I don't know. It was quite a few years ago. Maybe, 2013 from Mattel. So yeah, those are like 7 years old now. looks mint because I keep everything nice, except for it has one area right here where the price tag was peeling off or whatever, so I just ripped it off and kind of screwed up that one area with the sticky stuff a little bit, but all in all, pretty good looking Hot Wheels Ecto 1A from your Ghostbusters line. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Just thought I'd show those off as a bonus because someone brought it up. Sean says, looks good. DTN2 Horror says, Phil is both gatekeeper and keymaster of Stay Puffed. Yeah. Horror Fan Dad says, how's it going, Q? Q's review says, great, you. Q's review says, LOLDT. Horror Fan Dad says, I'm doing fine, Q. Just relaxing until my daughter gets home from school. Horror Fan Dad says, hey, horror in me wave. Corona mask. Q's Reviews says, right on, brother. Mike Hawk says, chat, I need some help watching a movie on Shudder, Madman or Maniac. I'd probably go Madman just because of the mood I'm in today. I love both those movies, but I'd probably today watch Madman. Darren says, what's up, Horfan Dad? Hope all is well. Lori says, Maniac. Horfan Dad says, Maniac. Audie says, I've been subbed to you, Phil, for about 6 years now. I know you have, Audie. I'm just messing. DTN2 Horror says, is it Echo or Ecto? I have no idea. Probably Ecto. Echo, Echo, Echo. Ecto, Ecto, Ecto. They both echo, so maybe it is Echo. Q's Review says Ecto. Horror in Me says Ecto. Horror Fan Dad says, hey, Horror in Me, when are you going to do live streams again? I think he just did a live stream not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. Darren says, I was thinking about doing one after this. So hour and a half. I'll be on for 2 hours. So then, yeah, Darren, you hop on and get a chat going. I'll hop in your chat. Horror in Me says, work is slow today. Q's Reviews says, really love those Ecto ones. Very nice. Thank you so much, Q. Mike says, Maniac it is. Thanks all. Horror Fan Dad says, LOL, I keep missing the Horrorholic live stream because I'm always working. Raziel, Soberano. Raziel, Soberano vlog says thumbs up. Raziel, Soberano vlog says what's up. DTN2 Horse says ectoplasm. Mike Hawk says LOL. Q's Review says Madman is fun, but Maniac is just crazy fun. Horfan Dad says hi Raziel. Wave Corona mask. Crystal says hi, y'all, waving female person figure. Now It's Dark says, I agree at the Q's Reviews. Raziel says, hi, Horfan. Horfan Dad says, I love those movie Maniac better than Madman. I love the movie Maniac better than Madman. I probably love Maniac more than Madman, but just the mood I'm in today, I'd probably watch Madman. Q's Review says, hey, Crystal, Josh, Fulci fan 101 has joined in the chat. He says, hey, Phil, hey, fellow peoples, Crystal's Texas randomness has arrived. LOL, Raziel, tongue twister. Raziel says, hi, everyone. David says, I haven't seen either. Q's Review says, Madman Mars. Love me some Madman Mars for sure. Glenn says, hey, Josh. Josh says Madman was an underrated classic. I'll agree with that. Josh says, hey, Glenn. Ant says, hey, Phil. And I don't have a diet pop. Uno momento, por favor. says, hey, Phil. Horror Fan Dad says, hi, Crystal, wave. Phil can't say my name directly. Q's Reviews says, hey, Ants, Josh, and Glenn, happy face. Josh says, and this might not sound incredibly correct, but Josh says, Sinister, did you like those pics? Mike says, double feature, I guess. Ant says, hey, Q. Raziel says, what you do, Phil? Josh says, hey, Q, my man. Glenn says, what up, Q? Late Horror Show has arrived in the chat. And they say, morning, Phil. Morning. Welcome to the chat, Late Horror Show. Everyone make sure to go check out the Late Horror Show's YouTube channel. They do live streams, horror hauls, talk about horror movies. They're a couple awesome dudes. Make sure to go check out the Late Horror Show. Sam Black has arrived in the chat. He says, afternoon, Phil. How are you doing, bro? I am good. Sam says, hi to all in the chat. Hope you're well. Q says, not too much, bro. We'll be playing some PS4 soon. Horror Fan Dad says, hi, Sam, wave. Corona mask. Glenn says, I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. But when I do, oh yeah, I'm sure I will. They are good. Check those out. DTN2 Horse says, as Phil phone alerts him that he received pictures too. I've seen the pictures. Josh says, Phil, show me your new Pennywise item. I'm getting to it, man. I'm getting to it. If anyone wants to take a break from my live stream, I will be opening Pennywise after my hour intermission. So Pennywise item will get opened today live on this live stream at about the hour and 4-minute mark. We are at 38 minutes right now, though, guys. Ant says, hey, DTN2. Horror Raziel says, Red Cross. Late Horror Show says, thanks, Phil. No problemo, Late Horror Show. Amazing channel, amazing content, amazing people, amazing horror knowledge, amazing points of view. Crystal says, hey, Q. Hi, Josh. Hi, DTN2 Horror. Hey, paramedics. Sean Sr. says, me too, Q, LOL. Q's Review says, hey, Sam, Late Horror Show, and Raz. And everyone's saying hi to everyone else in Phil's creepy videos. That's amazing. Crystal says, hi, Late Horror Show. The Meeks says, buffering. Late Horror Show says, hi at the Q's Reviews. Josh Fulci Fan 101 says, hey, Crystals. Late Horror Show says, hey, Crystal. Q's Reviews says, LOL, Sean got right. LOL, Sean right on. Foxy Lady Outdoors. The mate of Sam Black has arrived in the chat. She says, hi, Phil and everyone in the chat. What's up, Foxy Lady Outdoors? Now, let us all know in the chat, are you currently outdoors right now, or are you really Foxy Lady indoors? Let us all know. Q's Review says, hey, Foxy. Ant says, hey, Crystal. Crystal says, hi, Horror Dad. Q's Review says, what does he say? I'm not leaving till it's over. Thank you, Q. You will see Pennywise get unboxed. Crystal says, hi, Foxy Lady. Glenn says, looking now, Josh. Crystal says, Phil, is that the Pennywise that I showed you? I'm not too sure if it's the Pennywise you showed me or not. Josh says, Phil, Should get my 10-inch Chucky. Really thanks partly to you. Everybody, 10-inch Chucky Funko Pop. I am kind of getting out of the pops, selling off a bunch, but I did have to pick up this 10-inch Child's Play 2 good guy doll Chucky. He just looks mean and evil spirited. I love his knife with the blood. Good sculpt on him. Really, really evil Chucky. He looks great up here monitoring the happenings. And that is no problem, Josh. I love it when people see things on my channel that they did not know about, that they might need themselves. It's the community, right? Community helping one another. Raziel says, everyone love horror here. Raziel says, YouTube. Crystal says, hi, Sinister. Josh, Fulci Fan 101 says, thank you for your time, Sinister. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, what does she say? She says, hi, Raziel. Raziel. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, the Q's reviews, hey. Crystal says, heart, heart. Sean says, hell yeah. Devin Joven channel says, done, thumbs up, support here. Thank you so much, Divine. DTN2 Horse says, pleasantries galore. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, hiya, Crystal. Glenn says, very impressive, my friend. I love the VHSs. Some great titles in there. I love looking at pictures because I can always use them as a reference. Hell yeah, killer. Satan. Crystal says, hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play? Now it's dark says, chat is getting full of great channels. Mike Hawk says, Phil, I'm in Canada as well. Just wondering where you got that Pieces Grindhouse Blu-ray. Amazon? Where did I get my Pieces Blu-ray? I got my Pieces Blu-ray at a mall in my town or city called Cinema One. Pretty sure that's where I grabbed Pieces, but the Pieces Blu-ray, I think it's right here. This is the Grindhouse. This is the one you want. 3-disc, comes with soundtrack. Grindhouse Pieces Blu-ray. Believe I bought this at a store called Cinema One. But I'm sure you can check online. I wouldn't go directly to Amazon. I would just Google Pieces Blu-ray, then hit images, and then start scrolling. And then you click the website when you find the lowest price. Best way to do it. Sam Black says, we are back in lockdown again. Oh no, Sam. That's no good. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, I am indoors. Busted. Josh says, thanks, Sinister. Really appreciate feedback. Sam Black says, most of England is back in lockdown. Paul says, greetings, Fright fans. Horror Fan Dad says, what state do you live in, Sam? Hughes Reviews says, wish they gave him a mouth, but all in all, I want it. LOL. Casey says, yeah, I want to see Pennywise. Horror Fan Dad says, hi, Paul, wave. Corona mask. David says, I know someone who may be giving away a 10-inch Chucky as a prize in October. Sean Sr. says that Chucky is awesome. Josh, Fulci Fan 101 says, I'm sure at least all you people on this stream have great collections. Sam says, we live in West Yorkshire in England, UK. That's amazing. Paul says, love that trick or treat. Josh, Ulchi Fan 101 says, "It is just that your Chucky video came to me first, and it was a good video. 2 in 1. Sinister Syndrome 86, aka Glenn, says, "Hey Crystal." Glenn says, "Anytime, brother. You have an epic collection, Josh." Yes, he does. Quentin says, "Hey Paul, now it's dark. Mike and Casey, smiley face." Mike Hawk says, "That's it. Not cheap." Oh, really? Is it out of print now? Is that why? I probably got it initial release, so if it's limited, then I guess I was lucky. Crystal says, "Amazing channels in the house." Josh says, "Have that pieces also another dozen releases. LOL." Poor Fan Dad says, "Oh, I heard my state might be locking down again too, but I don't know how if phase 3 starts in 10 days. Josh says, "Mike, yeah, you have to grab them quickly." Quentin says, "You ever listen to a soundtrack for a film and watch a different film at the same time to see if it would go together better?" No, but I heard that if you watch Pink Floyd's The Wall to The Wizard of Oz, it kind of syncs up. I think that's the one that you do. I'm not too sure about that, but I think it's Wizard of Oz watching Pink Floyd's The Wall. Or something like that. Crystal says, "I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Here in Texas, we opened in-person schools, but that's like putting gas on a fire." Josh says, "Live in Perth, West Australia, and we are pretty safe with COVID at the moment." Crystal says, "They have airplanes in the song, and Judy Garland looks up." Paul says, "You ever turn the AC all the way up and have the car window open?" I've definitely done that. DTN2 Horror says, "Dark Side of the Moon started after the MGM Lion Roars." That's the one I was thinking of. Q's Reviews says, "I tried it, the Oz Floyd mashup, did not find it went together." Paul says, "Anyone know the reference?" Josh says, "The Q's Reviews, that is great if you have an editing program, but yes, I do that." Crystal says, "LOL, Paul, I do." Cry roll laughing. Now It's Dark says, "I do that" at Paul Phoenix. Paul Phoenix says, "LOL." Robbie Richards has joined in the fun. He says, "What's going on, Phil?" Not much. Opened a couple Stay Puft Marshmallow Men to go with the ever-growing Stay Puft Marshmallow Man collection. And yeah, those two Stay Puffs really filled it out. I think it looks good. I am going to try and clean up my act a little bit here, though. Quentin says, "I do that sometimes myself as well." The one thing I do a lot of is I'll have music playing while I'm playing PS4. So I'll be playing a PS4 game with the music cranked. Get those two things ready for the garbage, because I will not be keeping packaging on those. Q's Reviews says, "I do that sometimes as well. LOL. DTN2 Horror says, "Beastie Boys." Yeah, sometimes Beastie Boys. Robbie Richards says, "Nice. I'm just hanging out watching Anaconda." "There's snakes out here this big." Some little Ice Cube. "There's snakes out here this big." Josh, Fulci Fan 101 says, I have to go, guys. Thank you for your time and keep collecting. I intend to, Josh. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Robbie says, LOL. DTN2 Horse says, calling all of y'all, it's a sabotage. I can't stand it. I know you planned it. What a great song that is. But yeah, almost time for a brief intermission. We are at 51 minutes, guys. 9 minutes away from an intermission. It is my 1 hour break. It is my 1 hour intermission. Intermission. In 100 years, which It franchise do you think people will be talking about more still? The 1990 It Pennywise with Tim Curry, or the new It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 starring Bill Skarsgård? Which one will still be talked about in 100 years from now? Let me know in the chat. Crystal says, don't forget to leave Phil's vid a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. We have 17 people watching right now. 18 people watching right now. We got 22 huge thumbs ups. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I appreciate it. Paul says, Grindhouse intermission music plays. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Robbie. Crystal says, 1990 for sure, classic. Q's Reviews says, hell yeah, Sabotage. Jay says, 1990. Q says, I think both It's will be talked about in 100 years. Welcome, Jay, Michael, Olivia to the chat. Crystal says, hey, Jay. Jay says, hey. Crystal says, hi, Sean. Leo Bellato has joined in the fun. What is going on? He says, hey, Phil. Paul says, Tim Curry's Pennywise, so much scarier in my opinion. Crystal says, hi to anyone I missed. Heart. Hugh says, they will always be comparing both of the It's, I think. Yeah. You are probably right, Quentin. You are probably right. And Halloween's coming up, guys. We're almost in October. We can't forget to talk about that. The fact that it is September 28th today, guys. September 28th. Can't wait for October to finally be here, the month of Halloween. Paul says, Tim Curry's Pennywise, so much scarier in my opinion. Crystal says, hi to anyone I missed. Heart. Quentin says, they will always be comparing both of the It's, I think. Sean Sr. says, hey, Crystal. Paul says, I watched Relic last night. Yeah, Relic for creature feature. What was it? Early 90s. Pretty much early 90s, 1990, maybe. And then they had CGI fire when the creature was on fire. And the CGI fire for me never really worked too good. Crystal says, I think Tim Curry would still be coming out in a scary film If he hadn't had a stroke, so now he's in a wheelchair. Sad face, yeah. Poor Fan Dad says, I think Tim Curry will be the most talked about. Tim Curry will be a big icon in 100 years. Quentin says, I really enjoyed doing your Halloween tag DT. DTN2 Horse says, 33 days away. Woo woo. Paul says, the one night a year I can take my human skin off and be myself. Paul says, Relic 2020. Relic 2020. Let's check. I didn't know there was a new Relic. Is it a remake of the old Relic? Oh, yes. Is it Dementia? Yeah. Weird ending to that movie, guys. Relic 2020 has got a weird ending. Sam Black says, as goth, I love Halloween. Bat, Jack, Ghost. Glenn says, sweet, I just found 20 bucks on the ground right on. That's awesome. Glenn just found 20 bucks. Paul says Aussie movie. Foxy Lady says Sam loves Halloween, just waiting to see what he does this year. David says everyone. I encourage everyone to participate. Quentin says, hell yeah, Glenn. John has arrived. Project Ellsworth. Make sure to go check out John's channel over at Project Ellsworth. He puts out quality product. Not product, content. John says, I think they will both be discussed naturally. They will be compared. Horfan Dad says, no trick-or-treating in my state. They canceled it. Cry sad. Sam says, we live opposite a graveyard, so I got to do something scary this year. That's amazing. Quentin says, hey, John, brother. And John says, yo, Q. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, don't forget, we going ghost hunting as well this Halloween. I can't wait for that video, Foxy Lady. Paul says, tonight's movie, The Room, 2019. I think I just watched that as well. What's that other one I watched? Antebellum. I watched Antebellum. Yep, I've seen The Room as well. A Room Wish movie. Now It's Dark says we have trick-or-treating here, praise Satan. Horfan Dad says hi, John Wave. Corona Mask. Sam Black says hail Satan. Hail Satan, Satan. Crystal says, that's awesome, Sam. The UK has a ton of haunted cemeteries. John says, I just watched Halloween 78. Go figure, right? Go figure. All right, guys, that's 59 minutes. We're going to get a quick, fast, organized thing going on here. We're almost at the hour mark. Right as soon as I get back from intermission, I will be showing off the box for the Pennywise. Then I will be unboxing the Pennywise. Then I will be showing off the brand new Pennywise. But here's a little old Pennywise for you. This is Spirit Halloween's Light Up Pennywise. We'll leave him there to keep you guys company during intermission. I will return in 4 minutes and 148 seconds, so stay tuned. You want your boat back, Georgie? Creepy, creepy Pennywise. Thank you, Spirit. Halloween. All right. We got to slow down on the chat, guys, because I really want to get to this Pennywise. I'm going to just catch up on all the chat. All right. I think I am where I left off. Crystal says, that's awesome, Sam. The UK has a ton of haunted cemeteries. John says, I just watched Halloween 78. Go figure, right? David says, I watched Green Room last night. Captain Picard was an outright bastard. I do have Green Room on Blu-ray. Fantastic, fantastic, fun movie. D Meeks says, I miss going ghost hunting. Q's Reviews says, right on, John. I will be on that franchise starting the 1st of October. Crystal says, hi, the Meeks, nice pick. David says, hi, Georgie. Now It's Dark says, oh, that looks cool. Sam Black retracts a message. Crystal says, hi, new Pennywise. Crystal says, we are all in the sewer with him. Go Shrieker Face. Hughes Reviews says Green Room was interesting and loved Picard's Stewart role. Project Ellsworth says, I edited and scheduled my Tim Curry Pennywise neck figure this morning. That is awesome. I cannot wait to watch your unboxing on that one. DTN2 Horse says 2 Star Trek alumni in that film. R.I.P. Anton Yelchin. Yes, died far, far too young of a tragic pinned between his car and a fence. Nasty, nasty stuff. John says, my unboxing that is. D-Meek says, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a snack. Poor Fandad says, watch it, guys. I think you made Pennywise pissed off. Crystal says, LOL Meeks. Crystal says, they all float. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. Red balloon emoji. Foxy lady says, laughing my ass off. David says, I know your secret, you dirty little secret. Now It's Dark says, shameless plug for my channel. We got a Bill Moseley shout out for our channel intro yesterday. I watched that. It's fantastic. Poor Fandad says, you want a red balloon, little girl? Red balloon emoji. Crystal says, yes, I do, LOL. John says, that's awesome. DTN2 Horse says, now it's dark, that was cool. Horfandad says, let's be friends. Now It's Dark says, thank you, DTN2. Sean Sr. says, pig. Now It's Dark says, we have a Linnea Quigley one coming too. That's amazing. Crystal Texas Randomness says, red balloon for everyone in here. Phil's Creepy Videos says, Pennywise pulled me into the gutter and made me type this on YouTube chat. Really happened during the break. Crystal says, LMAO Phil. Paul says, beep beep. Horfandad says, LOL Phil. Crystal says, beep beep Richie. David says, I was watching one of your investigations the other night. One of your female peers was holding the dowsing rods. Crystal says, oh, come on, Georgie. David says, very cool stuff. When will you be visiting my neck of the woods and touring Waverly? Now It's Dark says, yes, that the one in the morgue and Rolling Hills Asylum at DTN2 Horror. It was awesome. Crystal says, oh my god, DTN2 Horror, you live by there. Crystal says, been dying to go there. Now It's Dark says, David, Horror Waverly would be a huge bucket list place. David says, it's in Louisville, an hour and a half away. Crystal says, oh man, I wish I could get a group of people to go with me there. Paul says Green Room is good. Paul says, anyone seen Come to Daddy? I did see Come to Daddy. And the ending of that movie is fantastic. When they leave the hotel, you know what I'm talking about. They leave the hotel and there's the hooker girl. Crazy, crazy, craziness. They're walking down the road at the end. So fantastic. Come to Daddy. Everybody watch that movie. All right, guys, we got a Pennywise item to unbox. This is the Diamond Select Gallery Diorama. Pennywise in the box. So it is a Pennywise coming out of a Jack-in-a-Box. I do not think it works as a Jack-in-a-Box. I think it is just a PVC statue. But we will take it out of the box and see for ourselves. Maybe it is a Jack-in-the-Box. I will show off the whole entire box. There's the side, guys. There's the back of the box with words I am about to read. There's the other side of the box. There's the front of the box. Top of the box has your basic Skarsgård Pennywise with a little red balloon there. And the bottom of the box is all your writing. It says, Pennywise in the box. When children begin to disappear in the town of Derry, Maine, a group of young kids are faced with their biggest fears when they square off against an evil clown named Pennywise, whose history of murder and violence dates back for centuries. Because every 27 years, evil revisits the town of Derry, Maine. It Chapter 2 brings the characters who've long since gone their separate ways back together as adults nearly 3 decades after the events of the first film. This gallery diorama of Pennywise in the box is based on its appearance in It Chapter 2. It is made of high-quality PVC and features detailed sculpting and paint applications. Sculpted by Rocco Tartamella. And it says, not a working Jack-in-the-Box. So there you go, guys. Diamond Select Toys. Gallery diorama label. Pennywise, Jack-in-the-Box. That's what he looks like in the box, guys. But we are going to open him today on this live stream. DTN2 Horror says, spoiler alert, LOL. Crystal says, that's the new looking Pennywise, but nice. Horfandad says, nice piece. Sam Black retracts a message. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, that is a nice looking box. Roll laughing, roll laughing, roll laughing, roll laughing. Sam Black says, okay, so it's a box. Open it already. The Meeks says, I like that piece. We're gonna frickin' open him right now, guys. One piece of tape. 2 pieces of tape. 3 pieces of tape. I'm gonna flap the flapper. And I'm gonna flap these other 2 side flappers. And I'm gonna flap this flip flopper. He is out of the box. Now, is there tape on here? Yes, there is. Let's cut all the tape. So there he is, guys. There he is. Pretty good look from the movie. There's your crank. It's all PVC plastic, guys, so even though it looks like it might move, it doesn't move at all. Even the hinge door, the hinge is set in place, no movement at all. It does say Pennywise the Dancing Clown on it. It does feel like the box is made of a metal material, and it's hollow inside, so you could put something up inside of there if you so wanted to have it as a little hideout place for some money or something. But yeah, really digging this one. It will look good up on the shelf. Love the artwork. On the handle, it has stars, kind of a night scene there. His face again on the back, so the back and the front are a duplicate. And then you have Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I just found this out, guys, just from kind of going over it. The crank does turn. So you can have the arm positioned in different places, which is pretty cool. But there is Pennywise the Dancing Clown PVC statue from Diamond Select Gallery Dioramas. And he is just one solid piece of PVC plastic. He doesn't move at all in the box. Really nice sculpt on him. Yeah, good pickup. This was cheap, guys, at my store. So these gallery diorama statues, you can pick these up for pretty cheap. So that is the new Pennywise, and I like it. Now I'm gonna try and get these back together. All right. Foxy Lady Outdoors says LMAO. DTN2 Horse says vampire. Sam says there goes any value it was worth. Yep. Now it's dark says I love that. It looks amazing. Foxy Lady Outdoors says that is cool. Sam says awesome. Q's Reviews says that is freaking awesome. Sean says that's cool. Thank you, everyone, for those lovely comments. Send More Brains says that's bad. Very cool. Paul says quit clowning around Phil. Foxy Lady Outdoors says LOL. Paul says Phil is going to do a Halloween stream with Pennywise makeup on. Might happen. Paul says, or Rocky Horror with wig. Probably won't happen. Sam says, is the circus in town? Mike Hawk says, and we're back. Smiling face. Now it's dark says, glad I waited to see that, but I have to go now. See you now, it's dark. Thank you so much for stopping by my live stream today. I appreciate you. Paul says, the Carnival of Souls. Now It's Dark says, have a great day, Phil and everyone. Thank you so much. Now It's Dark. Paul says, Vampire Circus. One of my favorite is Terror Circus, aka Barn of the Naked Dead. Barn of the Naked Dead. Diorama. You use big words. Yes, I do, Dave Drew. If you're just joining us now, I just unboxed the Diamond, what is it? Diamond Select Gallery Diorama. Pennywise Jack in the Box. Not a working Jack in the Box, but fun nonetheless. Little PVC statue. Really nice detail on this one. It is hollow. At least the box is. And then the big piece of PVC Pennywise stuck in the top. Just in case you missed out. Paul says, Barn of the Naked Dead. Barn of the Naked Dead. Terror Circus. Love that one. Paul says, also a title of a death rap album by Mr. Hyde. I did not know that. Maybe I didn't know that. Paul says, the horror fan dad says, I have to go. My daughter will be home in 5 minutes from school. Thanks, Phil, and all your horror fans out there. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much, horror fan dad, for swinging on by today and spending some time with Phil's creepy videos. Mike Hawk says, stash box, LOL. Sam Black says, take care, horror fan dad. Dave Drew says, how was the free movie D8D? Oh, I did watch it. I did nap a little bit through it. But yeah, it was okay. It's a full moon flick. Anthropomantic Fiend has joined in the fun. He says, hi there, what is going on? Q's Reviews says, take care, Ricky. Q's Reviews says, hey, Fiend. Dave Drew says, how was the free movie? Did you watch it? Yes, I watched the free movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Devious, Demented. It started with a D, I'm pretty sure. In a big castle. The dad is kind of crazy, and then there's a little demon possession that goes on halfway through, which I really liked. But yeah, the dad's just mean. Anthro says, hey, Q. Hey, Q. Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Nobody else says, hey, Q, please, today. So that's the only time I really want that to happen. We got 17 loyal. We got 18 loyal fans of the horror genre tuning in today. We got 28 huge, big thumbs ups. Thank you so much, guys, for smashing that like button. If you haven't already smashed it, make sure to do so. All you got to do to hit that like button is pause the chat, hit the like, come back to the chat. That easy. Jay, do you have Neon Maniacs? I used to have Neon Maniacs on DVD. I believe I unfortunately sold it years and years ago, but it is one that I probably will try and hunt down. I know it's probably way overpriced right now. Whoever hit that like button just now, thank you so much. 80,000 bonus points to you. Sam says, don't give up your day job. I obviously haven't. Anthro says, not too much going on at the moment. Writing out my schedule for the week while I watch the stream. Paul says, the Neon Demon. I believe The Neon Demon and Neon Maniacs are two different movies. I believe Neon Maniacs is a full moon movie. And on Tubi TV, which is free, Tubi TV, if you just go into movies and scroll down at the very bottom, there is a full moon section. And pretty much every full moon movie is on Tubi TV. Neon Maniac. Yes, Neon Maniacs definitely looks like a full moon movie. And then someone mentioned The Neon Demon, which is a newer movie starring Ella Fanning, Dakota Fanning's sister. And I believe it's like fashion photographer people, and they eat various people. They eat eyeballs and stuff to become pretty. But yeah, I like The Neon Demon. The Neon Demon is a great movie. Yeah, I really like that movie. I know this. Paul says Neon Demon is a recent Refn movie. Refn, one of my favorite directors. Anthro says, haven't seen The Neon Demon yet. It looks like my aesthetic, but I have no idea if the story is good. Paul says, I love The Neon Demon. The story is good there. You should watch that. Anthro says, Neon Maniacs is Dave Maggott's favorite so bad it's good movie, so I want to see it. You could do worse. Mike Hawk says, Tubi has some good stuff. A Shout Factory app is not bad either. Paul says, they're witches. Oh, right. Sean says, gotta go. Great stream. Take care, all. See you, Sean. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, buddy. Thumbs up. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this big, huge Pennywise box. There's probably room in the closet. We shall see. We shall see. Hughes Reviews says take care. Mike Hawk says take care, Sean. See you, Sean. Paul says the soundtrack was awesome. The Neon Demon soundtrack was awesome too. Ruffins movies always have great music. Always. Is it just Refn? Am I saying his name correctly? R-E-F-N? Refn? Refn? Refn. Refn. Anthro says, I think the same person who did the Maniac remake soundtrack did the new Gretel and Hansel movie. I love that film and its soundtrack. Paul says, Only God Forgives is a good one. Paul says, Nicholas Winding Refn. 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 I guess I'm just not used to seeing an F and an N go together. Refn. So, what else do you guys want to talk about? It's October. Almost 3 days till October. What movies will we be watching? I'm excited for the Friday the 13th box set to come in. I got an email from Scream Factory a few days ago saying I'd have it by October 18th, I think they said. Either the 15th or the 18th is my estimated delivery day. Paul says, Only God Forgives is a good one. Paul says, Nicholas Winding Refn. Paul says, you should go through his movies, Phil. I like most of them. Jay says, did you order Tremors 4K? No, I did not. Anthro says, I'll be watching Sleepy Hollow, Ginger Snaps, and Night of the Demons to get me in the mood. Night of the Demons is so fantastic. Night of the Demons. Angela invites you to a party. Freddie and Jason are too scared to go. Night of the Demons. Anthro says, that's a fantastic figure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mike Hawk says, I'm starting October with The Fog. Might do an 80s movie for the first 10 days. Yeah, I was just thinking I need to rewatch The Fog again soon. D Meek says, I missed that figure. Yeah, it's super expensive now. That Angela figure is going for like $400 on eBay. Craziness. Crystal says, yes, I love Angela. Paul says, Death of Me, October 2nd looks decent. Crystal says, I want to own her one day. Paul says, but same director that directed Abattoir, and that was not good. The comic was great. Let's check this guy out. Director. All director. Pusher, I've never seen. Bleeder, I've never seen. Fear X, I've never seen. Pusher 2, Pusher 3, I've never seen. I'm pretty sure I saw Valhalla Rising. I saw Drive. That was good. And I saw The Neon Demon. Upcoming projects is Less Italians and The Avenging Silence. Paul says he directed Saw 2 and 3 too. Anthro says, watching all the Phantasm movies and the Vampire Lovers again this October too. Paul says, Saw 2 was pretty good, underrated. Crystal says, hi, anyone new to the chat? Paul says, Valhalla Rising has one of the grossest scenes I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't really remember too much about it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Yes, Darren Lynn Bousman directed the Saw sequels. So I don't know where you got your wires crossed, Paul, but Paul says he cuts a guy's stomach open and Justy pull out his insides. Yeah, I remember that. Anthro says Darren Lynn Bousman directed those Saw sequels, right? He also directed Repo, which I love, but I know you don't, Phil. Repo, the genetic opera? No, I don't like it. It's great that you do, and I love that you love it, but I don't love it. Crystal says, I got a good deal on eBay. I bought a 4-pack DVD, Dolls, Pumpkinhead, The Old Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Child's Play 2, all for $30, including shipping. Great deal. Crystal says, brand new DVD set. That's awesome, Crystal. That is awesome. The scene in Saw 2 when she's pushed into the pit of needles, ouch. I would agree with that. Anthro says, all good, everyone has their own tastes. Paul says, that one makes you cringe. Yes, it does. I hate the wrist trap with the blades when she shoves her. I don't think it's Saw 2, but it's one of those Saws where she has to go through into the box, plexiglass box, but the razor blades when she tries to get her hands out. It's like a wrist trap. Ugh. Crystal says, oh my god, Paul, that scene made me cringe. Crystal says, LOL Jinx. Everybody's saying the same thing. Almost in October, guys. I'll watch Trick or Treat on Halloween night. And I'll watch Halloween 78 on Halloween night. I do like watching The Fog in October. Maybe that's why I haven't revisited it yet, because I'm kind of waiting for the right time for The Fog. Just got the new Tales from the Dark Side Blu-ray of the movie and watched that the other day. I also watched Graveyard Shift the other day, which is also a fun one. I also don't like the scene where that black guy has his head and limbs twisted. Yeah, that's gross. Paul says, creep with the creatures beneath the fog. Spidey point. Antonio Bay. I'll watch Sleepy Hollow Halloween morning. Not sure what I'll watch that night. Probably something tamer with my family. That's nice, says Anthropomantic Fiend. Paul says, the monsters in the midst. Crystal says, I saw the old school Fog movie. Not sure what year, but it played on TV recently. The girl at the end dies. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, guys. Girl at the end dies. Paul Phoenix dropped a link. What's that link to, Paul? Oh, everything coming to Netflix in October 2020, including all the Halloween specials. Thank you for that, Paul. Crystal says, Crystal says, LOL, sorry. D-Meek says, my Halloween night lineup is always Halloween 1, 2, and 3, and usually Halloween anthologies all day. Anthropomantic Bean says, gotta go, gonna eat some lunch. Pleasure hanging out for a bit. Thank you so much for stopping on by and adding lots of fun to the chat. Crystal says, I'm going to stay up late and make goodies. I might drop some vids on my goodie snacks and scary movies. That's great, Crystal. You should do that. Crystal says, on Halloween night. Yeah, do that, Crystal. I will look out for that for sure. We got 16 people watching Phil's creepy videos right now, and we got 32 huge thumbs ups. Let's keep those thumbs ups coming, guys. Make sure to like and share the stream. Paul Phoenix shared a Rotten Tomatoes editorial. Paul Phoenix says, I haven't seen feedback. Crystal says, thumbs up. Yeah, I don't think I've seen feedback either. Gretel and Hansel I watched, but I didn't really love it. Amulet I watched, and I didn't really love it. Yummy was okay. The Lodge was fantastic. The Wretched was pretty good. The Rental I liked. The Platform is amazing. VFW I own on Blu-ray and I love it. The Beach House was okay for me. Hashtag Alive on Netflix is lots of fun. One Bedroom was okay but very predictable. Color Out of Space with Nick Cage is amazing. Come to Daddy we talked about earlier in the chat. It's a lot of fun. Swallow, really weird movie. Relic, weird ending. Amulet looks cool, like that poster. Yeah, I didn't love it. David says, lunch break is over. Take care, all. See you later, David. Q's Reviews says, take care, DT. Ant says, watching horror movies on Halloween night, starting with the original Halloween. Paul says, VFW was fun. Crystal says, catch y'all later, DTN2. Ant says, see you, David. Ant says, bye, Crystal. Crystal says, I watched Halloween last night, Paramedics. Crystal says, no, I'm not leaving yet, LOL. Send more Paramedics says, always a classic. The classic that is Halloween. Michael Myers, the Boogeyman. Was that the Boogeyman? As a matter of fact, it was. I'm going to recap what we got today. I remember what's what. I think it's this guy. So we got, what do we got? We got Loyal Subjects, little mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Just a little mini to add to the collection. And then we got this Kenner re-release of the real Ghostbusters animated cartoon version of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And there is the size difference there, guys. but both really well done, in my opinion. And then lastly, we got this Diamond Select Gallery Diorama Pennywise in the Jack in the Box. Excuse me, guys. It's a non-working Jack in the Box. It's just what it is. The only moving piece is the handle, which does nothing, but it will rotate to an extent. And the bottom of the box is hollow, so you can also use it to store or stash anything you would like. But yeah, pretty well done. Pretty creepy looking. The detail in the hair is fantastic. And the frill. But yeah, I like it a lot. Crystal's Texas Randomness says jack-o'-lantern, knife. Send more paramedic says, hmm? 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 Crystal says, my brother has one from a long time ago. He likes Ghostbusters. Crystal says, wicked Pennywise. Ant says, the Pennywise is a nice piece. Thank you so much. It does go kind of well with the OG Pennywise gallery diorama I picked up a few weeks ago. So now I have the Tim Curry and the Bill Skarsgård. Try and get this better here. Two different types of dioramas, but still pretty cool. The old Pennywise scares me more. Says Crystal's Texas Randomness. Ant says the Pennywise is a nice piece. Thank you so much. Crystal says the old Pennywise scares me more though. LOL. Ant says, Phil, do you have any limited edition posters? Yeah, I have 2 tubes of posters. They are chock full of posters, mostly from Scream Factory and Shout Factory and stuff like that. The posters that come with the limited edition stuffs. Sometimes I rotate them out. I've got Night of the Creeps in right now. But since most of my wall is real estate for figures and stuff like that, I don't really put my posters up. They aren't a big deal to me. But yeah, I do have a lot of posters. Mike says, very nice, Phil. Crystal says, nice. I have these down here too, which I'll show off. These are pretty cool. Devil's Rejects. These are the little movie posters that you get with the movies. Or when you go to the movies, like a promotional roll-up poster. But I did put these in slots just because I don't know why. You got Hatchet 3, pretty brutal poster there. Some Victor Crowley action. Grace, which is a fantastic movie. Love Undying. It's very, very gross. But yeah, if you haven't seen Grace, I recommend it. You got your basic Jeepers Creepers poster, little mini poster there. What's Eating You? Poster for Daybreakers on the back. Underrated vampire movie, in my opinion. One of my favorite posters of all time, which is Dario Argento's Demons. And then I guess this is Saw 6. So there's a few posters that I just have smalls in little plastic cases there. They just kind of hang in there. Mike says, very nice, Phil. Crystal says, nice. Ant says, can we see the Night of the Creeps if possible? Let's see. I don't know how good that worked, but Crystal says, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Ant says, very nice collection of posters. Thank you so much. Maybe one day on a live stream, I will go through both tubes of posters and show off everything that's in these tubes. So maybe for an upcoming live stream, guys, let me know in the chat if you'd love to see that. It'd be a lot of work, but I could do it. Where did you get the cases? Comic shop. Those cases, the big ones, I don't know where I got those. I think they actually might have came with the posters because I just got the posters from a friend. But yeah, comic shops where you get those. Crystal says, Demons Love. D-Meek says, nice. Crystal says, that's pretty nice. Send More Paramedics says, that's amazing. Thank you, Phil. Ant says, I'm a poster guy. Love them. Mike says, I wanted that slipcase for Night of the Creeps. Missed out on that. It actually came with 2 slipcases, which I can show off. This is the one where it sent an extra slipcase just if you missed out on the, because the what is this, Sony, the old Sony Blu-ray didn't come with a slipcase, so Scream Factory was nice enough to send a bonus slipcase with that one. So you got this slipcase in the deal. So I just put it on my old Sony Night of the Creeps. And then that is just like the poster that I just showed off that's hanging on my wall. And then on the back, it is the guy and the girl in the car watching the asteroid. But yeah, really, really good artwork on there. I guess that is why I decided to put this poster in my frame for the time being. For a while, it was Silent Night, Deadly Night. What else have I had in there? I know I had Silent Night, Deadly Night in there for quite a while. Little technical difficulty there, guys. Mike Hawk says, I just got the blue. At least you have it. Send more paramedics says that's a great slipcase. D Meeks says, I love the Screen Factory Night of the Creep set. Yeah, the came with Detective Ray Cameron, played by Tom Atkins. You got a bottle of beer and a can of beer. You got a shotgun in there, I think, somewhere. Oh, there's a shotgun. You got a handgun. You got Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins. Ant says Night of the Creeps is amazing. Yes, it is. Mike says so jealous. Sorry. Ant says the good news is your dates are here. The bad news is they're dead. Crystal says that's cool. Ant says I have Tom's auto on a fog poster. That's amazing. See, you guys have cool stuff too. I love hearing about your cool stuff probably more than you like seeing my cool stuff. And that is true. Love seeing what other people have. Crystal says, guys, I'll check y'all later. Got a live coming up for my son's dumb school. That's okay. I'm almost done. We are at, what are we at? An hour and 59 minutes, guys. Thank you so much to the 13 people that stuck around for the whole thing. Crystal says, bye, heart. See you, Crystal. Thanks for all the fun. D Meek says, probably my favorite NECA figure next to the H2 Myers. Ant says, bye, Crystal. Always a pleasure. D Meek says, later, Crystal. Just gonna let it go to about 2:05, guys, just because I find if you go over 2 hours, it puts it right on your channel in about 10 or 15 minutes, and if you're under 2 hours, it takes about over 12 hours for some reason for this to upload. Crystal says, bye paramedics, Meeks, Bill, Mike, Paul, anyone I missed, wave. Quentin says, take care, Crystal. Yes, take care, Crystal. Stay safe out there. Crystal says, bye, Q. Deefy has entered the chat. From Germany, he says hello. Deefy, unfortunately, I'm almost signing off. It's almost time to go. Deefy, I'll show you what I got today. I opened the Loyal Subjects, Little Marshmallow Man, Stay Puffed, and I opened the Kenner re-release from the Ghostbusters animated series, The Real Ghostbusters. Then I unboxed the Diamond Select Gallery Diorama Pennywise in a Jack-in-a-Box. It is a PVC statue. The only moving part is the handle. The flap doesn't move. But yeah, pretty fun. Pennywise the Dancing Clown. That is what I unboxed today. Ant says Mondo needs to make a Night of the Creeps poster. Yes, they do. Mike says, bye, Crystal. Take care. See you, Crystal. Deefy says nice. Deefy says creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. I love the new Pennywise. I hope it fits where I want to fit it. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm running into a bind, guys. I might just start giving everything away. Just to make room for more stuff. Maybe I should have a 2,000 subscriber contest giveaway open to all my loyal subscribers to win some cool, crazy items, because I'm at, I believe, over 100, or no, 1,900. So thank you to all my loyal subscribers for getting me up so high, almost at 2K subscribers on my channel. So I could make a contest, 2K giveaway contest extravaganza. I can do a drawing. I can send out a box of stuff. So let me know in the chat if you're interested in a 2K giveaway. And it even rhymes. 2K giveaway. Phil's Road to 2000 giveaway. Aunt says, make a contest, and we all must make a video. Yes, I only ever do video contests on my channel. I have had various contests on my channel. I haven't done one for a long time, and I think it's about time I did one. So, yeah, maybe I will put out that video. Stay tuned in the coming weeks. Will Phil drop a 2K giveaway video contest video on his channel? Stay tuned. D Meeks says, as long as I get the fly figure, Send more, paramedic says. Huh? Huh? Deefy says Phil has the best horror collection. I highly disagree with that. I do not have the best horror collection by any means, but thank you, thank you. The Meek says, The Fly. I love this figure. Looks really, really good. All right. So yeah, I'd like to thank everyone that joined in the chat, joined in the fun today with my 2-hour and 5-minute live stream. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. D-Meek says, I do have an impressive collection. Thank you so much. Ant says, is that a McFarlane? Yes, it is. Dave says, give away some of those posters, poster guy. Maybe I'll give away some posters. But yeah, thanks to all the horror fans that tuned in today for my, I guess, unboxing Heroes Horror Haul. Got 2 marshmallow guys, got a Pennywise in a box. Cool, cool stuff. Thank you so much. D Meek says later, Phil and everyone. If you like great horror content and you're not subbed to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and then be notified every time I go live or drop a video. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the like. I hope you liked hanging out with us today, and that's my time. Thanks so much for yours. Have a great one, guys. Peace!